Oh boy, did a little bit of research on this song, big time. Oh man, it's something else. Got a jam for you on the Sock Hop channel. That's right, Mr. DJ. Outsourcing Billboard's Hot 100, 1961. Let's go to it right now. Let me bring that up for you if I can find it. Here we go, 1961. I forgot the exact date. Something like was it February the 28th or something like that? Let me see if I can bring that date up for you. I got the actual billboard up on here. No, first week of March, 1960. No, February 27th, 1961, for a week ending March the 5th. So we're getting into the spring of 1961. Gosh, dog it, I tell you, lots of great 45s on this one. Some of them massive hits, some of them lost 45s. Of course, Asia Minor by Kokomo from 75 to 46 that week. I believe it eventually went to number one. That's a standard. Wayward Ball by Bobby V at number 45, dropping though, but he sounds a lot like Buddy Holly on that song, Bobby V. And let's see, Wheels by the String-Alongs at number 10, and Ebony Eyes by the Everly Brothers. Some nice harmonies. Big, massive hit. You don't hear it much on the other stations, but get this. The week of March 5th, 1961, it went from, it went from 52, 40 to 18 up to number 9. Week of March 5th, 1961. But the song I want to talk to you about. Yes. Oh my goodness. Let me try to dig it up for you. Number 100, debuting at number 100. Forgot to get its peak chart position. But anyway, song at number 100, Fred Darian, Battle of Gettysburg. Got a great beat to it, got a wide-ranging voice, almost perfect timbre. The guy could memorize a song in one take. And that was that was considered very desirable for a songwriter, and I'll explain in just a minute. Fred Darian in California moved to California. He got a job, a graveyard shift, as a cook, a fry cook. There's a place called Cafe Dan's. In the daytime, in the night, that was his night job. He worked overnights. During the daytime, he was making his rounds. He was performing songs. He was a great singer. He was performing songs as a demonstration for songwriters. And the songwriters that take these demonstration songs and that hand it to the song publisher or to a record producer or to the record companies. But Fred Darian was hot property in this area back in the late 40s, early 50s, because here's the thing. Back then, instead of songs being placed directly on tape, they were placed directly on the acetate, on the demo itself. So it was very important for a songwriter to do all this in one take, because if a singer had to require more than one take, 2 or 3 takes to put on another acetate, well, that drives up the cost for the songwriter. And Fred Darian, he had the knack to perform a song in one take. Perfect delivery, just perfect. He got a break. 1951, Fred Darian got a break at the Cafe Dan. A songwriter came in late one night, got a cup of coffee. Fred Darian and this songwriter started talking, and they thought, hey, let's collaborate. You do some singing, I do some writing, let's collaborate. So they got together, they wrote, produced, recorded, arranged Fred Darian singing a song called Jezebel, 1951. Mitch Miller, producer, record mogul Mitch Miller, took that arrangement of the song and copied it directly and had Frankie Lane singing it. Frankie Lane had a huge hit with it in 1951. And of course, Fred Darian he got a big royalty check. He got some big royalty checks off that song. Big success for Fred Darian. But get this. Oh, this is delicious. This is great. I die for trivia like this. Here's the deal. Fred Darian and 2 other guys, it was Al DeLory and Joseph Van Winkle. They formed a group called the Balladeers, but they did more than that. These three guys, they formed a production company, a record production company called Jatco Records. And what they would do, they would write for this production company, and they would provide backing vocalists, they would provide backing music. I mean, this was everything. This was just jack of all trades. These three guys, they wrote, they produced, they sang backup on Mr. Custer by Larry Fern, which went to #1. It was either 1960 or 61. You remember Mr. Custer, I know. Fred Darian. And Fred Darian, he released some singles of his own, including this one, Battle of Gettysburg, making its debut at #100. This off the Kordak. Well, it's got JAF listed here on Billboard's Hot 100, but I got it from another source that it came off the Kordak record label. That's for your people who are really into record labels, the songs that come off of all these different record labels. But anyway, making its debut at #100 on Billboard's Hot 100, May 5th, 1961, Fred Darian with the Darian Battle of Gettysburg, brought to you by Mr. DJ.